Hello my loves! Right, you guys asked me to use some of those beautiful Lecente foils, and I think I've come up with something rather splendid. So I've prepared 4 press-on stiletto tips. They're long ones, I've just buffed them. I'm going to be using this foil today. It's called Light Pink Flowers from Lecente. I'm also going, this is what it looks like actually on a clear background. We're going to do it over a colour though today. I'm going to be using their glitter Crocus Iridescent. It's a beautiful pink iridescent. I think that'll go quite nicely. The colours I'm going to be using are Portobello, Bloom Baby Bloom, Blanche, and Let Them Eat Cake. So the first thing I'm going to do is go in with a nice layer of base coat and then cure the nail for 30 seconds. Once that's done, I'm going to go in with 2 layers of Blanche. So first layer on and then a 30-second cure. Blanche is like, it's not white, it's not nude. It's really soft and beautiful and kind of goes with everything. So it's a really great base colour. Once I've done my 2 layers, I'm going to go in with a layer of matte top coat because we're going to do some freehand swirls on this nail. Swirls have been massively popular, and I must admit the brushes that I've got don't make it easy to make swirls, but I'm working on that. So I've kind of avoided them, but here they are. They're happening. It's happening. So we're using Let Them Eat Cake. I'm going to put a blob of that on my palette that was made by Just Joe Nail Addict. Bloom Baby Bloom, that's going on there as well. Beautiful colours, aren't they? And also Portobello. So we'll add a splash of those, and then I tried with my longer brush to do the swirlies, and that didn't really work very well. So then I think the problem is my long brush is too long and my short brush is too short. So I just muddled my way through. And also what you'll see is I did a section of each colour and then left the nail because I knew it needed more, but I wasn't sure what I wanted where. So I do come back to this nail again later on in the design, and I thought I'm not going to mess about with the footage, I'll just leave it as I've recorded it and explain why. And this is quite common when you're doing things and you're kind of creating, you suddenly sit back and look at something and think, I'm not sure right now, it needs something extra. So I thought I'd keep it in. All I'm doing here is making sure that I anchor my little finger of my right hand on my left hand, and my left hand is sturdy and like my elbow is against the table, so I've got a firm base, so there's no risk of shaking and wobbling, and just work section by section. You need a good pigmented gel, that's why I did it with these ones, because I don't need 2 layers. So you need to make sure the gel you're using is either an art gel or a really pigmented gel. Cure the first one, then I'll go in with the second one, then I'll cure the second one, then I'll go in with the third one. So I'll let you watch this. Once they are cured, we're going to do a matte top coat, and this is the point where I left this nail. So I did the matte top coat, cured it for 30 seconds, and then put the nail to one side while I figured out what I wanted where. So we'll put this nail to the side and move on to the next nail. Again, we'll do a clear base coat first. And once that's cured, we're going to go in with Let Them Eat Cake. So we've got 2 layers nicely cured, and now we're going to go in with the foil gel. This is a really thick gel. It needs 120-second cure. It's super thick and super sticky. So give it a really good cure. And while that's in my lamp, I am going to get the foil ready. Now I cut it into sections so that I don't waste any or crumple it up and like destroy it. So I tend to cut off the section that I need. I did do 2 because these nails are quite long. They're a size 0 long nail, so I did 2 squares of foil just in case, and actually I did need a little bit off the second one. So aren't these beautiful though? So clever. Now that is a nice sticky nail. We're going to press the foil in. I often kind of slightly relieve the tension and then fold it back down and lift it up, fold it back down, because otherwise you'll get crinkles in it. Some people cut the foil. I've tried that, didn't work for me. So I've realised that by releasing the tension like this and then flattening it back out, it works for me. So that's the way I do it. I'll press that into the nail, and then when I'm happy I'll just remove it and the design will stick on the nail. It's as easy as that. And then just top coat. If you're doing this, I would double top coat on a person, or even encapsulate with a thin layer of builder gel, but definitely double top coat just to keep it nice and safe and secure. I've chosen to use a matte top coat, and look how beautiful it looks. Absolutely gorgeous. Right, on to the next nail. So again, a nice base coat. And we're going to do 2 layers of blanch on this nail, and then a layer of matte top coat, and then again I'm going to put this nail to the side because it's going to have some bling. You know, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that bling, and this nail is going to be bling to the gods, and we'll do that towards the end of the video. And we're back to the swirly nail. I said I needed something extra, and I discovered what I really needed was to separate those swirls. So I'm going back in with blanched, and I'm just going to go in between the swirls and it instantly made a massive difference. And then after that, I'll give that a cure and a matte top coat. And then I thought, well, it needs something else. So I got a bit of the gloss top coat and went at the top of the swirls, the very top one, and added a thin line and sprinkled some of that beautiful glitter crocus on it. And finally I felt like that nail had everything it needed, but where the pinks are so close, it needed that separation, and then it needed the sparkle to tie in the glitter that I'm going to put on the other nail in a minute that you're going to see. So do these 2 lines, give them a cure, matte top coat, and then we're going in with glitter. I feel like I'm on Blue Peter or a chef. While that's curing, I'm going to base coat the next nail. Haha. So what I did with the glitter is sprinkled it onto the uncured top coat, obviously, and it's gone in the lamp, and I've done a double cure, so 60 seconds, because the light is going to want to reflect off of the glitter, so you need to make sure you give it a little bit of extra time. This has had there's a hair in there, look, get that out. And we'll take this one out the lamp, dust him off with Gerald. You know Gerald, my friend. Give him a nice gentle dust. I don't want to use a scratchy brush just in case I scratch it. Look, so much better. I feel like that was it. That was the nail complete. The one that we've just done base coat on is now going to have 2 coats of Portobello, and we'll put the first coat on and cure it, then put the second coat on, but do not cure the second coat, because we're going to sprinkle the entire nail in that gorgeous glitter crocus. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Now I could have done it a different way. I could have then cured it, gone in with top coat and sprinkled it into the top coat. The only reason I didn't is because this nail is not going to be worn. If it was going to be worn, I would have sprinkled the glitter into a no white top coat, but I am really, really low on my Lecente top coat, and I just don't want to waste it. So you just need to know what the design looks like, and this is what it looks like. Tap tap, 60-second cure, and then brush off any excess, and look how beautiful that is. I love a sugared nail. Right, in for the bling. This is the brand new pink gin shimmer, Alina Crystals, from my website. Perfect for this time of year. Everyone wants a nice pink gin. They're absolutely stunning. And they just popped. When I saw the foil and the gels, I was like, oh, come on. You have to have a bit of bling in it. You've got to, haven't you? So I'm going to use the Lecente tack-free top coat, and I'm going to basically draw a swirly with it, because I don't use adhesives. I'm allergic. Allergic reaction, same thing. If I get it up my nose, I'm ill for days. I'm still suffering from my husband using it for something else the other day. So I can't stand adhesives at the moment at all. So I'll just use a top coat to apply crystals, or a builder gel, depending on the wearability required. And I'm going to add a selection of shapes from my mix. These are available on the website. Stock is limited on these, but I do have another delivery due in the next 3 or 4 days, hopefully, maybe 5 days, depending. So yeah, stock is limited. Anyways, I will let you watch this. These are so beautiful.
When I think about yesterday, my oh my, my oh my, a kid.
Once they're all on, I will cure them for 60 seconds and show you the final reveal. I do hope you've enjoyed this video. All the links and discount codes will be in the description box. I'll see you in my next one. Tally bye!